once again, a very good morning, cruise nerds. I do hope that you enjoyed that quick little view of the outside there. And it looks like we're going to have a very nice weather today. And it was already hot when we got upstairs to deck 11 for breakfast. So it's going to be a hot but beautiful day. And so this morning we had breakfast up in Marceline Market. We had a late start just because we did go back an hour forward to be in the Eastern time zone. So that was that, and it was kind of hard to get up, especially when you've been having fun on a Disney cruise. Am I right, cruise nerds? So anyways, cruise nerds, so we've already had a busy morning. We went to breakfast, like I mentioned, and then Mom went out and is enjoying the deck right now. Actually, I'm going to go join her in a minute. But I went upstairs to the Hero Zone because they have Tink's Very Challenge. Tink's, it's some kind of challenge. And then they have one later that's called Hook's something challenge. But so I went up there and it actually looked pretty cool. And it's a series of different challenges that you have to do, like do a puzzle. Then you have to figure out a character from Pixie Hollow, the name, and then you have to do like something like cornhole, and then walk the plank. And then, so it looked very interesting, but also very challenging in a fun way. So definitely a fun activity. And that happens on second sea day of the 7-day cruise here aboard the Disney Treasure. And that is up in Hero Zone. So let's take a look real quick at some of the instructions.
Trying to get all 5 leaves into those holes. Once you get all 5 leaves in, then it's time for the final challenge, walking the plank. From there, you're going to work with your team, laying planks down, putting them down onto the floor, and making your way over to the center. You may have to pass some planks on to the rest of your team before you can make it over. Try to stay on the planks and don't fall in.
Yes, indeed. I think it's almost time for nap time. All right, and Harper, can you give us some good advice for our competitors? Ready, set, guys?
Well, ahoy, cruise nerds. So we're here at the Wonderland Cinema. You can see just our cat right behind me. But Mama Ronnie and I are about to go to the Disney Vacation Club preview at 12:15. But we just watched Jack Diaper Dash in the Grand Hall, and that's a show within itself, cruise nerds. Just watching all the crawling babies racing against each other. And I believe what they win is a Jack bib, I think. But we're now going to go to the Disney Vacation Club preview just to kind of learn more about that. And we'll go from there, cruise nerds. And then I think I have at 3 o'clock in the morning just to get some more questions answered because we were curious about it. We've been curious about it for years. So now we're just going to go get some Q&A about that. And then after that, Lilo and Stitch is playing today at 5:30 to 5:30 and 8:30. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we were in the Walt Disney Theater. So Trent last night in the show announced that we were going to have Lilo and Stitch live action film today. And it was shown at 5:30, no, yeah, 5:30 and 8:30. And Cruise Nerds, let me tell you, I cried. I cried. I will say it definitely did the animated version justice, at least in my opinion. Mama Ronnie was crying too. Mama Ronnie, what do you think? Do you think it did it justice for the animated version?
I can't wait to see the scores on this. It was amazing.
We were really impressed, Cruise Nerds. Now tonight we are in Marvel, Worlds of Marvel again tonight. And it's actually a different show than what we know from the Disney Wish. So I cannot wait to experience it. I will try the best I can to get as much as I can in that restaurant. Oh, I think I'm going to be on excitement overload and I'm going to be overwhelmed. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, I got to go find Mama Ronnie in the Grand Hall. She disappeared somewhere. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, I will see y'all all in a little bit.
Welcome. How are you doing? Thank you. Anytime. Enjoy your time. You're welcome to good evening. How are you? Good evening. Very good evening. Oh, fantastic.
Intelligence for the Avengers. But tonight, I will be acting as party planner and host for our hero celebratory dinner. I'm not quite sure how you humans have fun, but I do know I love following a rigid schedule of predetermined events, algorithmically chosen to elicit the most joy. We shall be getting underway shortly. Please take your seats.
Alright, Cruise Nerds, well, welcome again back to Worlds of Marvel. And tonight is mostly trivia along with Groot, and you can kind of see like when they're doing trivia on the small screen, they have like a screensaver on the bigger one. But to go over what we had so far, Mom had the Malaysian chicken satay, which is like a skewer. Then she had the iceberg wedge salad. Both looked good, both smelled good. And then for main course, I actually had the linguine nero, which is basically pasta that is dyed green. It had like shrimp. So Mama Ronnie had the beef Wellington for dinner. And we're just now waiting to order our dessert. Mama Ronnie, what are you getting for dessert?
The peach tart.
She's gonna get the peach tart, the orchard peach tart, Cruise Nerds.
Three of our youngest heroes, Cassie Lang, America Chavez, and Riri Williams, celebrating their latest victory. Teamwork is the key to...
Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we came back to the stateroom, as you noticed, and we got a sheep, ram,
Yeah.
maybe sheep or a ram, one of the two. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, so we're also a little confused because we got this letter. We've never gotten this letter before. We're normally prepaid or we pay it once we get on the ship. But apparently, it stating that we said cash gratuities, which is not accurate because you would have to sign something and do a signature to acknowledge that we wanted to do cash. But we'll have to stop by guest services.
All right, well, how about that? Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. Oh, you're too kind, you're too kind, you're too kind. It's time for an adventure! Cruise Adventure. Coriander, for this adventure, I think I will play the role of Skipper Frank. Cunning, brave, and stylish. That's right. He's best. Hey, speaking of best, Coriander, what do you call an alligator in the vest?
I don't know, what do you call an alligator in a vest?
An investigator. So?
Kilometers, who got the most waypoints?
Yeah, okay, well, the Aardvark Annie faced deadly river sloths. We faced the Temple of the Forbidden Eye and retrieved the Eye of Mara. We also...
What do you want? A bird, a worm? I don't care anymore.
Well, Ahoy Cruise Nerds, a very good evening, a very late night evening here from Deck 11. So I'm just getting some late night pizza here from Daisy's Pizza Pies. And so after dinner we came and changed and we went to watch the Jungle Cruise. Hold on, Cruise Nerds, I am getting the name of it right now. The Jungle Cruise and Interactive Story Adventure. So it is the two main storytellers, and their character names are Skipper Lily and Skipper Frank, similar to the Jungle Cruise movie, and they just interact, and it's like a race against each other. Like there's two different teams, but it was mediocre. It was an okay game, but hey, it was fun. It seemed interactive, but it was something fun. And they do it twice during the cruise, one at like 5:15 in the afternoon and one at 10:15 on the way, and it happens in the Grand Hall, so that seemed pretty fun. Or well, it was interactive, yes, but it could be more to it. I'm sure that there might be the other day might be a little bit of a different storyline, or might be more to it. I'm not 100% sure. I missed the other one. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, I am just wrapping up right now and getting this pizza and heading in for the night. So in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, I hope you all have a great night, and I will see y'all all tomorrow. Now tomorrow is Castaway Cay, as well as it is our last day, but we are going to skip Castaway Cay tomorrow, for we are going to stay on the boat and we're going to walk around the ship, and there is a 3 o'clock matinee show of the Tales of Moana, which we're going to do. And from what I've heard is that it's you got to get there about an hour before, just so you can get a seat. So that's going to be interesting. So we're going to have lunch. We're going to let our food settle. Then we are going to go and get in line about 2 o'clock, or at least I am. And so I can make sure that we get a seat tomorrow for the matinee show. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, see y'all all tomorrow, and I will see y'all real soon on board.